Welcome to Fast Track Gains. I'm here to help you accelerate your gains. This is the first episode of my third series, Cardio Training. Now, if you haven't, please go back and watch my first series, Free Weights versus Cables versus Machines, and my second series, Hacking into the Ultimate Hypertrophy Code. Both series contain some of the most unique training and nutrition intelligence derived from my own experiences and experiments that enabled me to go from a normal everyday Joe with little training experience at age 31 to a super jacked dude, breaking the genetic limits and with elite cardiovascular fitness at age 34, the person you're looking at now. So, if you want to know all my dirty secrets, so to speak, here's your chance. Now, this is a physique channel, and my mission is to help you get jacked in the fastest natural way possible. So, obviously, the discussion of cardio training is going to be within the purview of muscle hypertrophy, meaning I would not recommend muscle wasting cardio such as running to your guys. However, if you have watched my previous videos, you should know that I'm renowned for insisting on decent amount of cardio to be included in any training programs, even from the very beginning, for various reasons. And in this series, you will get to know all the various reasons why I'm so adamant on my stance. And the first episode of this series is called The Elephant in the Room. But before I explain this big problem, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It takes less than a second, costs you nothing, and will help me a great deal in delivering the most efficient muscle building knowledge to the whole world. I really appreciate your support. Now, back to my video. Is there really an elephant in the room? As I have mentioned already in my previous video, in strict scientific and medical studies, fitness by default means your cardiovascular fitness, or if you want to be more specific, your VO2 max, not muscle hypertrophy, which is the default setting for fitness channels. I'm not exactly sure what's the reasoning for this default setting difference, but maybe the insight from Dr. Peter Attia, one of the pioneers in longevity medicine, can be used as a valid argument to support that cardiovascular fitness should be the default setting for fitness. Your VO2 max is a more powerful biomarker than your muscle mass to predict your mortality. Or in other words, your physical health is more dependent on your cardiovascular fitness than your muscle mass.
The idea that VO2 max is the single greatest predictor of lifespan of any measurable number we have is quite remarkable. And so I explained all of that well. What I failed to do was explain the why. Why is that the case? And so I want to take a moment to do so here. The reason that that is the case is that VO2 max is a remarkable integrator of the work you have done to get fit. And that's why strength is a very close second.
And this is probably not so difficult to understand. Your heart is the most important muscle in your whole body, and cardiovascular fitness is the foundation of any other fitness. No matter how big your arms are or how huge your legs are, the moment your heart stops beating, none of your other muscles would matter, because, you guess it, you're already dead. However, if you closely examine all the popular YouTube fitness channels, you will find that there may be only a handful of fitness channels whose host can be scientifically classified as fit and promote the importance of cardio training. And of course, Coach Greg is perhaps the most shining example of that. But all the other channels, their host may have a lot of muscle, but the cardiovascular fitness is seriously lagging behind. They do minimum amount of cardio training or even dissuade you from the cardio training. Yet, somehow they are considered by the general public to be the shining examples of fitness. The elephant in the room has to be called out. Just because you have a lot of muscle does not make you fit. And in fact, it may make you even more unfit. VO2 max matters even more than muscle mass to your health, and everyone should place even higher emphasis on their cardiovascular training. And this blatant yet tacit lie among so many so-called fitness channels have to be unveiled. If you yourself are not scientifically fit, stop claiming your content to be fitness content. Okay, as I hammered home the importance of cardiovascular training, you may want to ask, alright, I know I have to do the boring cardio, but how would I know if I can be classified as fit? Is there any hassle-free tools that I can use to gauge myself without spending money and going to a medical lab? Great question. And as it turns out, there is just the calculator thing waiting for you. Now, full disclosure, I did not invent this calculator. It was invented by, you guessed it, Coach Greg again. And as I've mentioned previously, Coach Greg is one of the few fitness channels that repeatedly emphasize the importance of cardio training, just like me. And this calorie burn guesstimator is, in my humble opinion, the most useful online calculator to assess your cardiovascular fitness. And the way to use it is actually fairly simple. You search for Greg Doucette's website and click in. On top of the web page, you are going to see one title called Calculator. Click on that and now you will see the calorie burn guesstimator. There's a brief explanation. Use this tool to estimate how many calories you burn during 1 hour of exercise. Scroll down and you will see different gender, male and female obviously, and 4 different levels of cardiovascular fitness. Not active, moderately active, fit, and super fit. You enter your personal weight and click on the different level of fitness. The calculator will give you an estimate of your hourly calorie burning capacity. For example, I currently weigh about 80 kilos. If I'm fit, then I should be able to burn 817 calories in 1 hour. If I'm super fit, then I should be able to burn 1,089 calories in 1 hour. You extract this figure and test yourself out on cardio equipment that counts calories, like rowers, bikes, or treadmills, etc. They all can work, but personally I would recommend testing on ellipticals or assault bikes. And the testing time cannot be too short, like 5 or 10 minutes. That's not long enough for you to extrapolate to 1 hour result. I would recommend your testing time to be at least 30 minutes. Or better still, just 6 minutes straight, as this figure is not to be trifled with. Again, use myself as an example. I currently maintain the ability to ride on elliptical to burn between 850 to 960 calories per hour. 960 if I'm a bit more serious, and 850 if I'm feeling a bit slack. So that definitely puts me under the fit category. And if you have watched my previous videos, you would know that I have dedicated 8 months of time to seriously improving my cardiovascular fitness at my late intermediate phase, and pushed my fitness from 837 all the way to 1,087 calories per hour, which was almost a 30% output increase and put me under super fit category. And that is something I'm even more proud of. Not only can I break the genetic limit, fat-free mass index of 25, but I can also maintain elite cardiovascular fitness by burning 1,000 calories in 1 hour. How many YouTube Fitness channel hosts can do both? Apart from Coach Greg, I doubt there's anyone else. Alright, now you know the importance of cardiovascular fitness and how to assess yourself. The next few steps are a good understanding of training intensity, training volume, and training modality, and that will be the topics for the next few episodes. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.